Hey, nerds. Join us on Discord and hit that subscribe button.
Hi, nerds.
Hey, nerds.
Quick announcement before the episode. Please check out our merch store at ventureforthdnd.com.
ventureforthdnd.com.
You can get some cute stickers. They're real
characters.
Cute. They're really cute. And they're nice. Cute. And they'll last a long time. They're durable. You can just slap them on things.
Just slap them everywhere.
Slap them on there. You can also support us on Patreon. Go to our Patreon and subscribe, please. You can do, I believe there's like a free membership, the trial kind of thing. So you can check out like what's available. Right now we've got like a little bonus series going on, a little early access series, and behind the scenes moments. So please do check that out.
Yeah.
Great way to support us.
It's a huge way to support us. Our Patreon members have brought everything.
They are the blood in our veins.
Yeah, it's everything you see.
The wind in our sails.
Everything you see
the
is
hamster on our wheel.
We also have a lot of travel coming up, and our Patreon members have like actually made that possible.
Made it possible.
Like I cannot tell you how possible you have made that. For our entire team. So thank you.
Speaking of, we are going to be traveling to Gen Con in August 1st. We have our live show of Key to the Universe. We will be picking up.
Who's DMing Key to the Universe?
Who could it be?
Oh my gosh! Are we gonna have some special guests?
Are we gonna? Could it be?
Could it be
Brooke and Mayana? I'm so sorry. Yes, we will. We will have Brooke and Mayana guesting on a special one-shot in the KTU storyline. It's going to be super, super dark and cool.
Super fun.
I can't tell you how excited I am to hurt all of their feelings.
But please buy tickets. Buy tickets now. The first 100 ticket sales, people who buy the first 100
will get a special exclusive gift.
A special exclusive gift.
This is me. I'm an axolotl.
That's not the gift.
Celebrate. It's not a gift. I'm just an excited axolotl. But yeah, there'll be a special little exclusive thing only for Gen Con attendees.
And only for the first 100 tickets sold. So if you're waiting to buy tickets, don't wait.
Don't wait. Appreciate.
And also, surprise, we can't say much about this, but...
we're going to be at Comic-Con.
We're going to be at Comic-Con again this year. We're going to have a panel. We're going to have a live play. So come check us out.
Yes, we got it. We got a panel.
We're going
to talkie-talkie action. And then we've also got our live play in the, I guess, central canon story of Venture Forth.
It's going to be wild.
I think our WonderCon episode just came out recently.
Yeah.
So if you liked that, you're gonna really enjoy all the stuff we've got coming up for cons because we're really making them special events that you do not want to miss. And I guess that's all of our announcements for today.
Yeah, that's it. That's it for today. Enjoy the episode.
Bye, nerds.
Bye, nerds.
And now, Rodney, you start. Or what's the bit? Can we do this? What's the bit?
We can't do the bit because I don't have my notebook.
It doesn't matter.
Where's my notebook?
Hi, I'm Kenna Quinn.
Zika.
Oma.
And I'm your DM, Seth. Welcome to Venture Forth. When last we left our heroes. After a series of tense encounters involving a selection of unwilling inhabitants of the sacred octagon here in Primordia, you finally arrived at what appeared to be a dead end. But after some investigation, you all discovered the hidden entryway into the vaults of the octagon. After the price of entry was paid, and it was a steep one, you descended into an altogether different environment. Seemingly devoid of the decay that has beset the rest of the temple, you entered into a well-kept series of chambers, lit with continual flames and piled high with more wealth than any of you have ever seen gathered in one place. You crept cautiously forward, inspecting the hoard while you tried to ascertain what manner of creatures may be responsible for it. And as you did so, you saw a number of treasures gathered in the adjacent chambers. Among them, a singular knife, one familiar to Olma thanks to a vision from a time long since past. The same knife that first claimed the life of Corvin Amberstone now turned into the object that sustains the facsimile of it he clings to.
Ooh.
But as you tried, I'm very proud of that turn of phrase. But as you tried to ascertain what strange magic was responsible for the knife's strange here and not here appearance, you heard the soft plinking of coins hitting the ground as the horde golems that lied hidden in plain sight amongst the treasure made their move against you. You did battle with the wealth of the vaults themselves, dealt with traps sprung mid-combat, and overcame the undead hidden here in the bowels of Corvin Amberstone's cache. But despite the challenges you faced, you overcame them. And as the last coins of the horde golems dissolved and fell to the floor.
Get lost.
Yep. You find yourselves here, within the vaults of the Sacred Octagon, surrounded by a deep quiet as the sparkle of the vast material wealth surrounding you dances across the walls, and the strange, vibrating, dark cloud of energy that triggered when Flynn first grabbed the book from the plinth in one of these adjacent chambers remains. But the quiet settles on you all. The last of the clinking of coins settles. And the room is yours. What do you guys wish to do?
Is everyone okay?
No.
Barely.
Jeez.
Yeah. We got the dagger. I got the dagger.
You got the dagger?
Got the dagger.
Good job.
Good.
For a second there, I didn't think we were going to be able to, see what else was in here.
Yeah, I mean, we still have to get up there, but it might be worth it to just check really quick in case there's...
There's probably something here that would be helpful.
We
I'm
got
sure.
lots of good stuff.
As long as we don't spend too much time, but yes, there might be.
Just be careful with stepping in the rooms. Apparently that's like a bad thing.
Quickly and carefully.
And don't step in that stuff over there.
Okay. I would like to go towards the black and red room.
Okay.
And I'm like limping.
Okay. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Oma. Bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, you guys are all looking kind of...
I'm also, holding my side.
Okay.
My neck.
Okay.
Yeah, there's like
It's fine. It's fine.
from all
I'm in pain, but it's fine.
Like tread marks.
Like blood
yeah.
coming out of my neck. I'll go to one of the other rooms that we haven't. I
Okay.
think with the gold one we haven't been in, I'll go check that one.
Yeah.
All right. So, as you move forward, so I'm going to go ahead and, so what I'll do, like, you guys know that most of these, like, you guys know that there was a
Stuff.
trap
We
on
saw
one of these
stuff
rooms.
everywhere.
You saw something go off that hurt
Yeah.
you very bad.
Oh, that too.
So as you guys, I'm imagining you guys are proceeding very cautiously.
I don't remember
so
that.
I'm
Was
just going to
that
have
in it?
everybody roll me your choice of investigation or perception as you guys cautiously move forward and you start looking around the room, trying to figure out, and also just looking for like helpful things that might
You said we could do
behoove you.
perception?
Perception or investigation?
Invest deception?
Yeah, just add both. I think is what he
Is
said.
that
That's a 7 for Oma.
7 for Oma. Okay.
I'm perceiving what I'm investigating. So
Just
Roll it.
Dice.
Hey! Pressure work.
No way.
Pressure work.
What did
it's not that, but
It's close.
it's good. 27.
27.
I got an 18.
Okay. 18.
I got an 18 as well.
Nice.
18 as
Well,
well.
I'm in
18,
pain.
18,
In your
27,
palm.
7. Yeah, Oma's just focused on
I'm
how
like,
much everything hurts.
Ow. Ow.
Okay.
Ow, but I want this chest.
Oh, that's right. That's
Okay.
the chest.
I know, I want the chest.
All right.
Want that cloak?
Okay. This might take a second. So,
Yeah, no worries.
Seeker, 27, that is a lot. And maybe more than anybody else here, you are familiar with counting coins and money quickly
Mm-hmm.
and ascertaining the value of things on the
Yeah.
fly, right?
Yeah.
As you look around, you see, again, like a relatively significant amount of the wealth has like basically vanished into the, like, not a bunch of it, but I would say like maybe 15%, 20% of it is gone now because of the horde golems. Like effectively they kind of like dissolved into smoke and then vanished. But you still see there are very, very significant piles of wealth around here. And as you look around and you start kind of like doing the quick mental math, I mean, there's north of 500,000 gold pieces
Oh,
worth of just like coinage. Maybe close to 1 million.
How many electrum is that?
You shut your mouth.
I'm sorry. I'm leaving.
Not a single piece of electrum in here. And that is in miscellaneous coinage, right? That is in like platinum pieces, gold pieces, copper pieces. Like it's in all the miscellaneous coinage. But like as you look around, you're able to gather that it's probably somewhere between $500,000 to $1 million.
That's crazy.
Oh my God.
Gold
Oh my
pieces.
God, guys, we're so rich. We cannot carry it all.
You also
Let's just live
see
here.
you see like in like basic, it's almost like carelessly just lying around on like pieces of furniture and sometimes in like leather sheaths. You see tons of paper, bottles of ink, the requisite material components for like spellcraft and like writing out scrolls. You see, oh gosh, and this list is too big to go through, but you see many, many gemstones of all kinds of different sizes, types, values. You see amethysts, jet, pearls, sapphires, star rubies, emeralds. You see all kinds of different things. You also see a selection of objects. You see like a silver-plated steel longsword. You see brooches and chalices, like just a vast amount of material wealth. Some of it gaudy, some of it not. You also see art, paintings, and chain sets, and all kinds of different stuff. And you kind of catalog all this with your thieves' mind, just being able to be like, that's valuable, that's valuable, that's valuable.
That one's fake.
And then, yes, right? There was definitely at least one or two things in here that you're like, that's cheap. But the things that, with your expertise, immediately start to pick out to you, and you guys start to notice these as well. You see in, I'm just going to kind of work my way around. So starting in the blue room, the abjuration room, you see a stand with that sort of like arm, like that piece, the mannequin. And you see like this lattice of blue gems that are like, and there's kind of like, you can see in the gems this sort of flickering of light that's kind of constantly traveling up and down it. You see in the, I think that's the only like significant item that you see
in the blue room.
In the blue room.
Okay.
You also see, and as you make your way around to the orange room, the transmutation room, you see on a stand, basically
Is that the
like
gold? Yeah.
or gold, gold, orange. You see a like bust with the head removed, basically like a mannequin of just a torso, and draped over the shoulders of it, you see a cloak that hangs down, and you can see that the back of the cloak is actually made of like it's interesting. It's kind of like a soft, almost suede or leather-like material on the inside, but on the outside, like on the back, you can just see what look like very long, beautiful, like feathers that actually look familiar. I think if I remember correctly, Flynn might have one of these in his souvenir bag. It looks like the feather you found on the frost giant in Sunplume after the attack. He had a very big feather that like faded to like almost like a metallic metal sheen at one end.
Okay.
And it looks like the cloak is like made from feathers of a similar type of creature. You see a chest that is out in the common area, and it's open, and you can see a series of like compartments with all kinds of different vials in a variety of different hues. Big, basically like a potion cache, and the lid is open to that right now.
How big?
The chest in the red room?
The chest
different.
is
In the center room.
it's probably like 3 feet by 2 feet or something like that. So it's not a huge chest, but it looks like it's just a series, like almost like an inlay for all these different vials. So they're laying down like they would in a case or something like that.
I'll go look at that later.
So you see that cloak, making our way around. You see in the sort of white tiled room that Kellic is in, you see, where's that? Okay. You don't see anything of particular note in there that like really stands out to
In the
you.
white
Just
one?
a lot of gold and stuff like that. You see in the red room, you just see that chest. It is closed. I will say also, as you go through the blue room and the orange room, blue room, the orange room, and the white room, as you like get to where Kellic is standing, you notice in each of these rooms, placed in different locations, in the orange and blue room, they are on the plinths that hold these items. As you're looking with a 27, you can just see the faint markings of a glyph of some kind that is like bare, like almost imperceptible. It's nearly invisible to your eyes, but you just see the faint markings of arcane runes around it. And then on the room that Kellic is in, you see the same, and it's actually just like on the back wall. It doesn't appear that you got close enough to trigger it.
Okay.
From where you're, because you just moved to the inside of that
I was
doorway.
like on the threshold.
So you were just on the threshold.
The white room?
You see in the red room, you see just the one chest that's sitting there. And you see in the wood pattern on the top of the chest, the faint outline of a glyph. The necromancy room, surprisingly, you've been in there and you don't see any additional bits of anything important in there beyond what was apparent, like sort of disguised as this throwaway magical knife. The black cloud is still over the enchantment room, the purple tiled room to your right. And then in the bottom right room, the sort of dark gray tiled room, which you've come to associate with divination, which is often associated with divination, I should say. You see the staff that is like not suspended by anything. There's nothing around it. It's just like almost like it's magnetically.
Oh, but it's like on the
just
ground.
like on the ground, standing perfectly upright. And you also see in there, you also see, like on another similar, like sort of mannequin-like thing. This one, just the lower body. You see what looks like a wide leather sort of cuirass, almost. I think that's the right word for that. Is that how you say that?
Cuirass?
Cuirass, thank you. Cuirass.
Cuirass?
Cuirass.
I think I have that spell.
Yeah.
I'm like the cat's cuirass.
Flint probably needs it. He's got his butt
Cure his ass.
Well done.
It's a cuirass, or a belt, and you see that it's got
Is that what that is?
No,
I'm
it's
trying
like
to think. No, you're right.
it
No, I think it is
protects-
cuirass.
Yeah,
I think it is. Yeah,
it's like a thick belt that goes kind of around the midsection. It's not. It's like this thick, and it's got this like very dark, this dark metal. It looks like a very like almost like a black iron. Not the same.
Not
like,
the same as the gauntlet.
No, not like that. It's just like a very deep, like gray would and you can see a face that is like basically looks like where the buckles would be.
Yeah, dude.
You see like a very hard face, and inset where the eyes would be, you see two like very, very like fiery red gems. You also, out in kind of the general area, you find a couple of things. You see a number of spell scrolls.
Oh.
That you kind of like pick up
And that's just in the main room.
occasionally. Yeah, that's just in the main room. And you guys are all seeing this, I should say. Like the two of you.
Appreciate
Oma,
it, yeah.
you're looking at this room. And then we'll get to you when I'm done here. You also find a kind of like shoved into one of the gold piles, like point down. You see what looks to be like a very beautifully well-made arrow. And it has like along the sort of shaft and along the head of it has a series of runic incantations.
Just
And
single.
it's a single arrow.
Nice.
And it's just like a series of very what look like powerful runes. You see the chest, and then you also find a pair of what look like very ornate spectacles that are in like a small wooden case. And then again, almost like discarded, just thrown into a pile. You see what looks like a set of goggles with like a smoky glass, like a smoked glass eye element to them.
Yeah.
Okay, that is most of what you see. So
Jeez.
as you three are kind of casing the room,
Jeez.
Oma, you're staring into this room. What do you do? Do you wait for one of the guys to inspect it, or are you going in?
I'm like at the threshold,
Mm-hmm.
and I look around with a 7. Do I see the glyph on the thing? Do I see anything? Flynn, is this room safe?
What? Oh, hold on, and I'll head over that way.
Yeah. Okay.
I went over towards the orange room and
Yeah.
I saw the cloak.
Yeah.
And did I peg where the rune was?
That room?
Yeah.
It's west. So can you see?
No, it's off, but it's
okay. Yeah. So it's the room that's directly west.
Yeah.
So you kind of have this big central octagonal chamber. The room with the cloak in it is over here.
Yeah, I'll head that direction towards there.
Okay. As you walk over to
Is
Oma.
the thing gonna happen in this room, Flynn?
I mean, probably. I don't know. I think we had to have a group discussion about this. Like, how are we gonna get all these things without using magic to get them?
well, where's the thing?
Well, what do you mean?
Is there a thing in this room or not?
Yeah,
Can you
it's
just
on
tell
the
me
chest.
That? Okay, well then, now that I'm looking at it, can I see it?
As
Now
he
that he's
points
pointed
it
it
out.
out.
Now that you pointed out, like it's one of those things where like when you see a brain teaser and someone's
Mhm.
like, look for this shape, you can see it now.
Great. Well, maybe I don't need magic to do it. Let me see. Let me just see.
Okay. And I mean, yeah.
DM,
Mhm.
while they're doing that,
Yeah.
is this white room conspicuously empty of anything significant, or is it just look like? Because like every one of these rooms is for a school of magic,
Right. So this one, it's not like conspicuously. It has like material wealth and gold and like
Yeah.
chests and like artwork and stuff like that. There's just nothing in here that like stands
Is
out
like
in the
on
way.
a stand.
Mhm. It's like
Uh-huh.
on, like yeah, not like a centerpiece like there are in some of these other locations.
Mm-hmm.
A couple of these rooms still have some glyphs. I can try to stop them if we want to go in and grab things.
Yeah, I'm kind of tapped. I don't have much left. I don't know how everyone else is, but
I have just a little bit of energy left, to be honest. But I guess it's a matter of choosing what we think will be the most useful in our, pretty much inevitable fight against the lich.
I mean, that staff back there looks huge. The cloak looks nice, but I don't know.
Well, and there's a sleeve in the
sleeve,
abjuration room, if I'm not
the lattice,
mistaken, which could be of great use to us in terms of staying alive.
And then the one room with the staff, I think, has also that belt-looking thing.
Oh,
So there's 2 in that one. So if we turn that off, we get 2 for
Right.
one spell.
I want to be.
And
What?
Also, I don't know did we give the other stone to someone up top?
The
Yeah.
standing stone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I had the other one. So can I just reach out to him and see what's
Drink.
going on up
we
there?
gave it to Drinnick. though.
Well,
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna tell them when we were coming back. I thought we were gonna like wait and
Oh, I thought it was like they were going to let us know if anything bad happens.
Well, we were
Well,
gonna let
either
them
or.
know.
we were gonna
the way
let
to
them
speak.
know when we were coming back.
But,
Right.
but if we're going straight back there,
They'll kind of know when
We
we're
don't
back
need
because
to.
we'll be there.
Well, we could check in. to
But I was
see.
saying we could check in right now if we're going to spend a little bit more time trying to get some of this stuff, and we can be like, hey, what's it look like out there? Should we come back now, or do we have time?
Not to mention the bloody dagger, right? We have to destroy it somehow.
and I think I used what I might have been able to use, so I'm all tapped. I
Right.
have no more energy for that.
I don't think it would be a normal spell. It'd have to be something else. Dragon's breath, right? That is
Dragon's
one
breath.
of the
I mean,
we
things.
have a dragon.
Which we
in
could
the-
go, yes. But that's why I want to study it, or
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe there's clues.
Okay, well, first things first. Do you want to contact Rennick?
Yeah, should we do that? I mean,
Why not?
right.
It's a good place
You're
to
good at
start.
this. What should I say? I'm not good at it. Or can I think I can just give it to you and you can do it.
Yep. You
Sure.
can.
Okay. And I'll hand him the sending stone.
Cool.
Oh yeah, because it's your.
Yeah, yes.
Um,
It doesn't require attunement.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like a foreign experience
Yeah,
to not
right.
do it the
You're so
normal way.
used to doing it, like.
Like,
Yes,
You
I
just
think
talk into
you just
it.
talk into
All
it.
right.
Yeah.
that's crass.
You just get one. You just get one chance though. So
Forget about the sending stone.
don't mess it up.
If you don't want it, give it back.
No, I didn't buy it. I can't remember where we got it. Anyways.
While he's doing that, I want to focus on seeing if I can somehow disable the glyph without magic.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Because I remember.
Make
so,
an ins.
so I remember I disabled glyphs
Yeah.
on the bombs
Mhm.
by like scratching them out,
Mhm,
basically.
mhm, mhm.
So I'm gonna.
Okay.
So insight,
Go ahead and, this is going to be,
Arcana.
yeah, it's going to have to be an Arcana check.
And-
Mhm, mhm,
Mm,
while you're doing that, and while Kellick's working that out,
Yeah.
and I want to look at the potions.
Okay.
So I want to see specifically if there's anything that reminds me of the potion of rapid rest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you need help looking at potions?
Okay.
Well, I remember that one was like orange. Like,
Yeah,
it
but
stood out.
It's like a blue. Like,
I can
like- blue, blue.
No, it's
I
orange.
think. Is
It's
it orange?
It's orange.
Is it orange? I don't remember.
Mhm.
It's orange.
Boy.
But I can. I mean, if you call me over, I'm happy to look at them. So it
Okay.
just depends on.
Well, you'll walk over to the potions as you start looking around, and you kind of look at this at the chest. So go ahead and roll, and then we'll get to Kellic sending.
Arcana
Yes.
19.
19.
Hit 'em.
Okay. Okay.
This is like to understand how to.
Okay. Interesting. That's a good roll. That's a very good roll. One of the things about magical glyphs, and Olma is not a very learned magical practitioner.
Nope.
It has not engaged in a lot of study.
Nope.
But there are certain elements of magic that I think, with her experience, can intuit, and just like listening to conversations and overhearing things over the time. And you do remember hearing a particular bit of conversation on like magical theorem during one of the times that you've been traveling with any number of people. Probably Hayfried, actually, like
Or
muttering
Xavier.
to himself.
Yeah.
Or Xavier. And actually, it was probably something that Xavier taught you that kind of
Mhm.
like comes back to you.
Mhm.
Typically, glyphs, when they're inscribed on like a surface, if the object in question they're inscribed on is moved a certain distance away from where the glyph was cast, it breaks the enchantment.
So because it's on a surface of the chest, I can intuit from that. If I bring this chest with me somewhere,
If you can move the
if
chest.
I can move the chest, I might be able to open it potentially after we get out of here.
Mhm.
How big is the chest?
It's pretty big. This one's probably like 4 feet by 3 feet. Probably a couple 100 pounds.
A couple 100 pounds. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, is the glyph on the chest?
The glyph is on the chest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like hidden in the grain of the wood on the
Yeah.
on the lid.
But moving the chest away from this place.
The place
Where-
is the room is not yeah.
It's just it's in the chest. It's on the chest.
And
yeah.
so if I just move it away from the power, so in theory, if we just wait to open it, guys,
Mhm.
Flynn, are you still with me, or are you? Just
I'm like in the entrance. Yeah, what?
I think I remember, and you know more about magic than me, so maybe you can tell me if I'm right. I think I remember Xavier telling me that like to watch out for glyphs that are like on the walls, and to watch out for glyphs when you're gonna step.
Yep, that's smart.
But that if a glyph is on a thing,
Mm-hmm.
that's really kind of like the magic of the whole space around it matters. And so if we maybe just take this far enough away, and who knows how much far enough away is, but if we take it far enough away and then open it there,
Right.
maybe it'll be fine.
Huh.
We could
And I'll-
chuck it at Amberstone.
And I wanna think.
Yeah.
Her mentioning that.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can make a check to know if we just drag it out of this room, does that break the enchantment, or do it? Yeah.
As you
Would
think
Flynn,
about it. Yeah, you got as
Yeah.
Olma mentions this, that's effectively it.
How far away do you think we need to go? Do you think we need to take it like all the way back to the void? Do you think just maybe outside the room? Maybe just outside the temple? What do you think?
Make an Arcana check, Flynn.
Okay. Uh, 14.
14. It's not like, super long. You're not sure of the exact distance, but again, right? Like now remembering your own training, particularly when it comes to abjuration in the School of Abjuration in the Iron Light, glyphs, though typically beyond the abilities of an average sentinel, it was like a module that you guys covered in training. It's typically measured by feet. It's not
that's what I was
miles.
thinking. So
It's
I want to I think with my check, if I could also discern, would that potentially set something off? Yeah, but can you get out of the room just in case? I can try and move it. I think I still have some of that potion left in me.
Oh, okay, why? But it's on the chest. It's not on the room.
Yeah, I gotta move the chest, so I'm just gonna drag it out of the room.
Oh, okay.
But if I move it and it blows up, I'd prefer you not to be next to it. Does that make sense?
Next to the chest or next to the room?
Both.
Okay.
And I'll turn around and look at where the cloud is.
Mhm.
It's a pretty big radius.
Okay.
Okay, everyone back up a little bit.
While this is going on,
Yes. Everyone back up a little bit.
I've literally sat down and I have a piece of parchment that I've been scrolling on, like crossing things out.
baby.
Cool.
Nice.
Drennick, we have the phylactery. Is there any news above? We'll be back to the temple soon. How much time do we have?
Whatever he can. Yeah, that's smart.
All right.
I don't like the way that sounded when I rolled.
Here. So, quick moment passes.
Sounded low, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Quick moment passes. Right. Glad to hear you're okay. No change up here. They're still deep in it. Not sure how much longer, but basically the same as how you left. We're holding tight. Yeah.
Do we think it's been like about 2 hours?
By your estimation, it's been about an hour, almost 2 hours. Coming up on 2 hours.
All right, everyone, back up.
We did. I'm backing.
And I will just grab onto it, and I don't.
Sorry,
I think.
what's going on?
I think it's an hour for that potion. I figured I might still have some left.
Yeah.
So I'll try and drag this some bitch out of here.
Okay, cool. Make a strength check for me.
I guess I'll look at the glyph. Is it glowing?
No.
I really look at it.
Yeah, as you get you get close to it and you look at it, and it was intended to be. I mean, it's hidden. Like it's barely visible amongst the deep grain of the wood. Like the way that glyphs typically work is they're inscribed on a surface and they're nearly undetectable to anybody other than the original caster. You have to make a DC in order to spot it.
Yeah.
Seeker rolled a 27.
Yeah.
So like, and you rolled an 18. So yeah, like you.
I guess
you
I'm trying
guys,
to figure out is like I want to know when I move it if it turns off. You know, and I'm trying to figure out is it glowing
as you look at it. Okay, so when you first pull it, like I mean, you pull the chest. Make an athletics check for me. It's just really a matter of you can do it. It's just how long it's
23, so I add 5.
So you add 6 to this. I'll say this is an athletics check. Do you have proficiency in athletics? Then it's just plus 6.
I'm a little boy.
I'm just a little boy.
Ooh. How much?
It's plus 6.
13.
Okay, it's like it moves. You move a couple of feet.
And I'm like, okay, that's all I needed anyway. Let me just look.
As you look at a couple feet, you see that the glyph is still there. It doesn't appear that it's activated.
More. I think you need to get it out of the room.
Okay. And I will. I'll just drag it out of the room.
All right.
I'll just start dragging it.
And you just keep tugging it a little bit at a time.
No, I got it.
And basically, as it crosses the threshold of the room and gets about 10 feet away,
cool.
You see the patterns like sink into the wood and vanish.
I'll kind of drag it, and I'll drag it outside of the room so that it's not in the doorway, and I'll leave it onto the side of the middle room. Okay, I think we're good.
Yeah.
Do you want me to stay back?
Oh.
And I'll go to.
Is the rune still there?
No, but it could still be like regularly trapped. Seeker.
I'm looking for something. What?
Okay, fine. I'll just do it. No,
okay.
I'm stupid.
Do it.
I'll look at it really quick.
Okay. Make an investigation check for me.
Be smart. Investigation. Jeez, I'm still rolling that same number. 10.
10. As you look, you can't see any physical traps.
Why would they put multiple traps?
Yeah, you're right. And I looked right.
Okay, cool. As you open the lid. Just kidding.
It's a mimic.
You open the lid. And I will get back to what you see inside of the chest. Because I'm going to move over to Seeker, who has walked over to the potion.
I'm like creeping up against Flynn because he tells me not to be close to it. But I want to look.
As Flynn
I'm over his shoulder.
Move, so you're over Seeker's shoulder. Okay.
Oh no, I'm over.
You're over Flynn's shoulder. Okay, cool. As you, so you guys are.
Die. It's not my fault.
Both little heads looking into this.
Almost
chest.
head just coming over the shoulder.
All right, Seeker. As you walk over to the potions, you see quite a few that are in here,
and I'm gonna just start taking them, like quickly cataloging. I'll give them to Oma later, but I just want to see, like, that's the specific one that I want.
I think as you are looking at these potions, Seeker, and you start grabbing them, a lot of them are familiar to you.
Ooh.
One immediately draws your eye.
Oh.
You see a potion of rapid rest.
Yeah.
Just one?
Just one. You also see amongst them, you see one type of potion that you have seen some of these with Olma at some point or another, and Olma probably explained what they do. So you see 1 potion of rapid rest. You see 2 potions of supreme healing, 2 potions of superior healing, 1 potion of flying, 1 potion of vitality, 1 potion that this potion I don't think you've actually seen before. You see 2 potions that you are very familiar with because the bottles appear to be empty. You see 2 potions of invisibility. And then you see 1 other potion that is filled with what looks like almost like a liquid metal. And you've never seen anything like this before.
Okay.
Invisibility was 2?
2.
And then liquid metal.
Yeah. So you see
there
basically...
was one other one I didn't know.
You see 2 potions that you're unfamiliar with.
Yeah. Cool.
I believe, because I don't know that... Like, I know one of them has never come up.
2
I don't
supreme
know
and then
that-
2...
Superior.
Superior.
1 flying, 1 vitality. I got them. Cool. Awesome. Yeah, I'm going to grab all those.
Okay. So you clink, 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 and you just grab all of these potions, throw them into your bag.
My bag.
Okay. So you have all of those in your possession. We cut back over to Flynn and Olma as you guys open the chest. You see within a few things. You see what looks to be a relatively simple leather tome that's just sitting there. You see
Foreboding.
You see a single spell scroll.
Okay.
And you see what looks to be a beautiful sort of curved, like, golden horn. Yeah.
Aw, this stuff's all boring.
I mean,
And
that
then-
book looks cool.
Sorry, I missed one other thing.
Go
And then you see what looks to be a very simple metal like container. Looks like a flask about this big with a brass stopper on the top.
I'm gonna reach for the flask.
Yeah, I'll go for the tome.
You pick it up.
Yeah,
Pick it up.
I'm gonna open it
Okay.
and try to see if I can look inside because it's not clear, right? So I can't tell.
Yeah, there's no liquid or anything in it.
There's nothing in it. It's empty.
Empty.
What color is it?
It's metal
Mm-hmm.
Brass.
with a brass top. Looks like just a normal gray iron.
Mm-hmm.
It's just an empty flask.
I mean, we're gonna have to have Secret look at a lot of this stuff. We don't have time, but I think we just take everything and we can deal with it later. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we should grab as much as we can.
Okay.
And as I was saying that, I just want to like flip through the first few pages and kind of get a sense of what this book is.
It's a spell book.
What's the scroll? If I open it up, can
If
I
you look
read
at the
it?
Can we figure
Scroll.
that out if we do that? If we just read it?
Both of you guys.
I'll try. Yeah, I'll look over it and I'll try and help.
Yeah, I think this is on both of your guys' spell list.
Oh.
So as you guys look, takes you a moment to decipher, but you guys can. Well, actually, I'm sorry. No, if it's on your spell list, you still have to make an Arcana check. Make an Arcana check, both of you guys, for me. Or one of you can take advantage since you're both doing this. Up to you.
I already rolled, so I can't give
Okay.
him advantage.
Arcana. Yeah, natural 20.
Oh,
Yeah.
Crit, bang, bang.
Five.
28.
Five.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know what this does,
Be a good
Flynn.
spell. Be a good
All
spell.
right. As you look at it, Flynn, you're looking at the invocations, the glyphs. This is incredibly advanced magic.
Oh, jeez.
And as you're looking at it, there is a spell that you are familiar with, if only in theory, that allows the caster to glimpse a brief amount of time into the future.
Oh.
This is a scroll of foresight. The 9th level spell.
What is it, Flynn?
Oh, Ma, we should hold on to this.
What does it do?
I think it lets you kind of see into the future. I don't know much to about it. I've only heard moments of it, but this could be very useful.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of meander over.
Yeah.
Divination.
I believe so. This room, we have to get as much as we can. If this is what was in the chest, that staff, that belt,
Yeah.
all this stuff.
I
in
mean,
here.
I still have the staff from the upper levels as well. I don't know what it is.
Okay, so we just grab everything we can
I
grab.
think
I've
so.
moved to the scrolls. I'm
Okay.
not even looking at them.
Oh, you're not even looking at him? Just for the sake of it, make me some Arcana checks. Make me an Arcana check here as you look at them.
Arcana.
Arcana.
It's
So we got the chest. We
I
still
think
need
that's-
the gray room.
Do I guess I don't recognize the...
It's not on your spell list, so yeah.
The foresight spell or something else?
Critty,
No
bang,
shit.
bang.
Both of you guys?
Way, dog.
Guys,
Wow.
you came to play
Good
today.
We're burning all of them now?
Yeah.
Shit.
Little early.
All right.
So it's a 23, but
23 total.
Yeah.
Okay. As you are cruising around looking at these scrolls, you as you're looking at them, some of them are somewhat familiar to you. You find a scroll of teleport.
oh,
You find a scroll of chain lightning,
Fucking hey.
a scroll of teleportation circle, and
Oh.
another very powerful scroll. This one basically inures the caster to mental effects. It is a scroll of mind blank, which effectively gives you immunity from psychic damage. You can't be charmed or frightened. Very powerful enchantment.
Okay, all right, I'll write that down.
Ooh.
yeah. I'm gonna put those in the.
We need all of
Yeah.
this.
Okay, so
Wow.
yeah, I'll take the flask, the golden horn, the tome, or I mean, you have the flask. So
I just pocketed the flask.
yeah,
I put it with all my potions.
yeah, I'll take the spell book, I'll take the scroll and the golden horn. I'll just in the bag. Just
Okay.
Boom, boom, boom. Okay, I think that's, and I'll take one last look in the chest. Yeah, I think that's everything. Guys, how we doing?
Is the staff on a thing that I can move, or the glyph?
Just on the ground.
staff is like
staff is-
it looks weirdly like it's suspended perfectly upright.
Yeah.
like in that.
And the glyph in that room, is that on a wall?
That is on. So the glyph on that is on the plinth that the excuse me,
The belt,
the belt.
The belt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the belt is further back in the room,
Mhm.
behind the staff. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see. What do I have? I don't think I have anything to help with this.
Okay. Yeah.
I know that the dagger, it seemed like it was hard to grab, but maybe we can grab some of this other stuff from a distance?
Yeah, or I can try to get rid of the glyphs.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
How
can
much-
help with that as well.
Because I think we want to try to get most of it. Yeah.
I mean,
What potions did you find?
hard
Anything
to
that can
pass
help
up
us
the
with this?
opportunity.
A rapid rest for.
Some.
Oh.
Could come in handy.
Yes, I think.
And I have one of those as well.
No, we have
So
two.
that means we have two.
Okay, so
That's
we're
going
gonna
to become pertinent in
Let's-
the near future, I think.
Near future, we'll see. I think Kellic definitely needs one.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm tapped too, but I mean, it could be you too. I don't know.
Be great if I could have one,
Yeah.
but
Yes. Well, is it worth it to try and dispel these glyphs? I guess that's the question.
How'd you get the chest there?
The glyph was on the chest, so when you moved it, it deactivated.
Right.
I think the
how
problem.
did the thing go off in your first room?
Oh man.
Was it when you pulled the item, or was it when you
I'll
walked?
think back. Was it when I entered, or was that when I pulled the?
When you took the book off of
When
it.
I took the book.
When you removed the book, which you have that too.
I have
That's a
that book,
different- that's
and
a
I
different one.
have that other book.
Yeah, you have the book that triggered the other glyph in the enchantment room,
And that was the purple room.
Yeah. and that's still going.
Yeah.
It's still going.
Love
Just like
that.
so, you guys see this like
Mhm.
just
Yeah.
black
That
cloud.
felt great.
Yeah.
Well,
When I picked up the thing in there, it set it off.
When
I
you
mean,
picked it up?
I think it depends, though. I mean, glyphs can do a bunch of different things. They can be, based on distance, based on, anything. So it doesn't have to just be all the one same thing. But I mean, we can use our magic first, and then I don't know. Is it worth maybe trying to just have Seeker grab it from a distance with his magical hand, and then if it goes off, then we can figure out how to just get in there really quick. I don't know. If it sets off an AO, I mean, it could just. I don't think magic items can. It takes a lot to destroy a magic item.
It does, but we're talking about a lich.
Yeah.
I don't know. It depends.
So maybe
Okay.
if we stand in the center of the room and we try to use just the magic hand first?
I'm actually thinking maybe this is the room we do want to not risk destroying these items because there's two in there. If we go in and we just destroy the glyph in there, it's worth it because there's two items. So if we use our magic for that, it's worth the resource. And then we can maybe try and test some other stuff with the other rooms since there's only one thing in there.
That was my thinking.
And a
as
staff could be, I mean, I could even maybe use it and that could give me some excess and I don't have to take the rapid rest and I could still use magic spells.
Okay.
So I think,
Well, I mean, the question is, do you have enough to potentially?
It depends what we want to do with the rest or how much time. Well, we don't have a lot of
yeah,
time.
and it would be
That's the older thing,
don't
right?
have-
Because we have to figure out what some of these things do unless we want to just risk it.
When I was using the magic wand earlier, when I was walking around the room, did it give me an idea of each of the glyphs? I mean, the glyphs are assigned to the room, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or okay.
So the thing about glyphs,
So is it a divination glyph in the divination room?
No, it's an they're all abjuration.
They're all abjuration.
Glyphs of warding and other glyphs that store spell slots are all considered abjurative magic.
And when I was looking in there, so
there's no way to tell what's stored in the glyph.
Right.
It's just that the glyph is there.
Right. So I'll take a stab at this room.
Yeah, and I think we have some.
If that doesn't work out, we'll use the hand.
Okay.
All right. So everyone step back, I guess.
So you guys move towards the divination room where you see the staff and you see the belt.
The belt.
Yep.
Okay. You guys move in that direction. Where does everybody else, just so I know, where does everybody else?
I mean, how far away can you cast it from?
It's a good question.
Like, I guess line of sight where it's at. How
Spell
far?
magic
120 feet.
Oh, there you go.
For
spell magic is 100.
So we'll all stand like
120 feet away if we can. If it's
yours
line of
is
sight.
yours is like doubled from mine.
That's interesting. That's what it said.
Do you have spell sniper? No, that wouldn't make sense because it's not an attack roll. Is that? I wonder if that's.
Oh no, mine's 120. Never mind.
Yeah, mine says the legacy.
Yeah.
So
Oh, there you go.
I didn't realize it was that far.
I also could double it. I'm just saying.
Hey, there you go.
Just
Yeah, I forgot you got your. Yeah.
I got my-
so I
I got
guess
my,
we'll be near the white room, like right at the entrance to the white room.
You
We'll
have
just be
to-
that
Okay,
far
so
back.
you're like directly across from it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Then we're out of the range.
All right. So you guys all kind of gather up over there.
I
on that
believe
side
in
of the room.
you.
Oh wait, can I?
That means a lot on
Let's see.
Just guidance or something, or resist? No, not resist.
Yeah, can you guidance yourself?
I can.
Mhm.
Would that help with this check?
Yeah.
It is going to be an ability check.
Ability check? Yeah.
I can't help with an ability check. Sorry. Never mind.
I can. I have 4 sorcery points left, so I might be able
Okay.
to.
All right. So as you guys gather, kill.
And I'll basically try to trace the outline of the rune with my index finger from afar. Kumoris. And I'll cast the spell magic at 3rd level.
Okay. 3rd level.
Yep.
All right. As your magic materializes and travels across the room, what does it look like?
Basically, that line that I'm drawing, nothing transpires between my hand and the glyph, but just upon the glyph appears the little line of orange flame. Just like this tiny line that travels around the rune.
As it attempts to burn it away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need you to go ahead and
Holding
make
my
an
breath.
ability check.
As you reach out, I do grab your shoulder. Lars, protect him, and I do cast resistance.
Just in case.
Because I remember magic's weird here.
Yeah, magic
Yeah.
is
Okay.
fucking wild.
All right. So
Okay.
I'd love for you, Mr. Kellick, to go ahead and roll me. This is just a straight spell casting ability check. So it is D20 plus your wisdom mod.
Let's go.
What does he? Do we know what he needs? No.
We don't know.
We don't.
Plus your guidance, I think. I don't know if you had to do that before.
Well, I probably will, but I do it as a reaction.
Oh, okay,
That's
cool.
how our guidance works out. That is a 14.
14. Okay.
What he's gonna?
Are you doing the?
I mean, I can know whether I failed it before.
Oh.
I
yeah.
Add it out. Okay.
Yeah. So as the glyph goes, you feel the magic fighting back, and you actually see as the glyph kind of begins to flare, and you see as these multiple colored hues begin to crawl outward and away from the thing as light begins to leak away from it.
Come on, Zachary, you're just getting good. And then, I'll use guidance.
Okay,
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll. Okay. Go ahead and
yeah.
roll.
Come on,
I don't think there's a. Well, go ahead and roll. We'll see what you end up with. It's 14 total.
14, yes.
Plus?
So, 19.
19.
Yeah.
As the glyph begins to open up, you see as 8 multicolored rays,
Oof.
red, blue, green, all burst forward and then just fade.
Whoa!
That would have been so bad.
As the prismatic spray, the
Yeah.
craft within,
Oh!
fades.
Was that a
Did you-
level
I
9
think you got
prismatic?
7.
7? I was gonna say because I have that, and that's
7.
fucking
Yeah,
bad
that's not-
news.
It's not fun.
Good job.
Hey, man.
Good job.
All right.
I told you you
Glyph.
could do it.
That's one.
Disappears.
How are you feeling?
All right.
Let's
I
go.
could do one more.
Okay.
Let's go get them.
And I also make a wild magic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, wow, magic surge. Oh my god.
15.
Good.
Nice.
Okay. All right.
All right. So I
Do
can
we
go
go
in the
get
room.
the things now, or
Yes,
Okay.
I think
All
so.
I'll just go just to be safe.
Yeah.
And I'll just go in. I'll go in and get them
Okay.
just in case anything else sets off. And I'll grab the staff and the belt.
Okay.
And
Lift them
then-
off the.
Yeah.
You're good.
As you go and you the staff
Okay.
you grab it as you reach out for the staff. It kind of and kind of
Whoa,
almost
just hand.
gravitates into your hand. Yeah.
Cool. Very
That's
cool.
And I'll
right?
just ding ding.
Okay. Yeah. Makes a nice pleasing cacophony of sound.
I can get used to this.
As you move forward.
Oh, right. And I'll go over and I'll hand, I don't know, Alma, I'll hand her the belt. Here, there's another belt. I don't know if you want another one.
All right.
Okay.
You guys mind if I hold on to the staff for now? Boom, boom.
Go for it.
Okay, cool. Boom, boom.
All right.
Gentle, you don't know what that does yet.
Yeah, you're right. Boom.
All right.
Yeah, and I guess
I really want to see what that cloak does.
with the feathers.
Yes.
All right.
You really want
But there's
that
also
arm
the
too.
lattice.
The lattice.
the gems.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So,
to me.
yeah, there was the cloak, the lattice, and then is that it?
Yep.
I think so.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if we want both, I could help.
Well, I mean,
Well,
if
which
you're going
one's
to take that
lighter?
potion, then you're...
Probably the cloak, because I'm thinking you can't lift that much with your that invisible.
Only a couple pounds.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, yeah. So maybe the cloak.
Oh,
Wait
yeah,
for the
cloak.
cloak with the hand. With the magic hand.
That would be my thinking.
Let's try. Okay.
Oh, yeah, because
Okay.
I about 10 pounds or so.
All right.
So that's a good idea.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Kumoris. And I'll try again
This
on
is on the
This is
lattice?
on the lattice.
Okay.
The arm.
All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me a spellcasting ability check for me, please.
That sounded high. That sounded real high.
Juiced.
Let's go.
Give me the
Oh
juice.
yeah, that's
All
great.
right.
That's gonna do
That's
it.
24.
Let's
All
go.
right.
It's okay.
So the glyph around the lattice you see on this sort of like it's basically on the stonework right underneath where this arm is displayed with this beautiful lattice of like sapphires and aquamarines, and you see as this one also begins to burst with multicolored light, not like out towards you, but instead like almost a barrier that begins to spread outwards and away as the prismatic wall stored within
that
this
that would've sucked.
9th level glyph.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh.
That would have probably blocked
The
us
sort of
from the
like
room.
multicolored hues of the light just kind of like sparkle across the wealth
Or from getting
gathered here and then dissipates and vanishes.
Hell yeah, man.
Shite.
Job.
All right.
All right, I'll go get it,
Wild magic.
and I'll walk over. Oh yeah.
Oh
Damn
yeah,
it.
wild magic 10. All
I'll
right.
walk
think we're
over. I'll lift it off the plinth or the
See,
bust.
is it kind of like you have to like pull it off of the
Yeah.
arm, yeah.
Okay.
And you see it kind of jingles and like you hear the clack of the gems as they got together on the lattice itself.
And I'm like, start walking. This is cool too.
Mm-hmm.
Here, Alma, do you want to hold on to it? I can just put everything in the bag. I'll just do that.
I think that might be best
Just
for
put it in
now.
the
And I'll
bag.
just put it in the bag. And then after I
Okay.
put it in the bag, I would like to walk around. I guess we have one more, right? I'll wait for the one more.
Okay. All right. One more.
Seeker.
I have to be within 30 feet. How
Okay.
far outside of can I be outside of the room?
And this is for
The cloak.
the
The
orange
feathery
room.
Cloak.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Um,
You can be outside of the room.
yeah, okay.
Mhm.
I'm gonna conjure my mage hand
Okay.
and it'll be visible
Mm-hmm. So that everybody
I'm
else can
floated
see it. Okay.
in front of my face.
Uh-huh.
You're a good friend. We've done lots of good stuff. We can do this. Go get it. And I will
Okay.
just grab this cloak with my mage hand.
All right. It floats over. The cloak or the hand grabs the sort of where the nape of the neck would be on the cloak and lifts it gently off of the stand.
Yeah.
And you see as the glyph on the bottom of it flares, and everything in the room whoosh, shoots upwards towards the ceiling. But the cloak suddenly gravity reversed for it, and it streams downward as your hand is holding it on the bottom. As all of the treasure smashes into the ceiling, all of the weight of all of these coins suddenly gravity reverses, but you have the cloak,
I pull it.
and you.
Come on. Come
Oh
to
my
me.
God.
That was the best room for you to do that
Dude,
Let's
yes, because
go.
That would happen in the other ones. Like the wall
too.
would
That
have
was
blocked
because
it,
that
man.
was so much weight. To
Yeah.
me. Like
Oh my
it would
God.
have fucked you up.
Yeah, dog.
You'd have taken a lot of bludgeoning
I
damage
will,
from
I will-
thousands of pounds of stuff.
Yeah.
Just instantly
Compressed
reverse
junk.
gravity and compressing on top of you.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
And you pull the cloak out and away as everything remains on the ceiling.
Yeah.
It's just gravity is now reversed
Staying there.
inside of that
Jesus.
room.
All right,
you
man.
pull the cloak out and you
you go.
see as it comes towards you, it is this beautiful, like well-fitted cloak, and again, as you kind of feel and you can faintly hear like the metallic sheen of the feathers like clinking together as you grab it.
Do I see that arrow?
The arrow is out in this general space.
I'm also looking for that long sword.
I'll pick up that arrow.
Okay. Cool.
And I'll bring it over to Seeker.
Okay.
Seeker, if you want to give Kira this arrow, you can.
Oh, you don't want? Oh.
Don't need it.
Well, I mean, we could use it to kill a lich, maybe.
She's offering it to
Is Kira not going to help us kill a lich?
Oh, that's true. I mean, if she comes,
Okay, if Kira helps us kill a lich, she can have it. If she's not going to help us kill a lich, then we'll keep it.
Yeah.
But why don't you give it to her?
I don't want to give it to her.
No, I think that'd be a good idea.
No.
I just have too much stuff to hold on to. I can't.
Yeah,
and I don't think Seeker can hold on to it either.
I don't have
I
any
was
space
scooping
either.
gold earlier. My bag is full.
Okay, well, I guess we just leave it here.
I thought you wanted her to like you again.
I'm doing okay there, but you and her could use you should do it.
If
I'll
I
take
hold
it.
it, I'm just going to keep it.
Fine, I'll take it.
Okay.
And I'll walk over to the longsword.
Yeah, you grab it.
Yeah, I'll pick that up. And there were some glasses and goggles. If I could, I'd like to just chuck those in the bag too. We got the spell scrolls, we got the arrow.
And then I'm just filling my pockets with gold.
Yeah, and then I'll be like, as I'm walking, I'm kind of taking handfuls as I go from room to
There's
room.
some gems you might want to check out.
All right.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I will check out the gems.
Okay.
Do there be diamonds?
As you look around, you see two big, beautiful diamonds.
Yeah.
One of them is exemplary.
Oh, for the big boys.
I think maybe in your time as a cleric, you know the quality and level of material component that's required for certain very, very powerful magic. This is a 5,000 gold piece diamond.
Jeez. Jeez, oh, Pete.
And then there's another here that is a 2,000 gold piece diamond.
Okay.
Lynn.
Yeah.
You might want this paper, and there's some special looking like spell ink.
Ooh, spell stuff?
Yeah.
Where?
Over there.
Okay. I'll go. What are you talking about?
There's paper.
There's like paper and ink everywhere in here.
Oh,
yeah,
sure, yeah.
I would load up on some incense.
Yeah.
I'll grab some materials.
Yeah.
And then as I'm putting the materials in there, I'll pull out the purple room book.
Okay.
I'll look at it really spell book as well.
As you look through it,
Yeah.
no. As you look through this, it looks actually you don't even. I think you may recognize elements of the language.
Okay.
Interestingly enough, it looks very similar to the archaic form of Elvish that Seeker's Scroll came from. And you see within it, there's actually like diagrams and pictures.
Can I make out what they're...
Yeah, you see like elves engaged in what you can really only describe as like training exercises.
Magically or with swords and stuff?
Looks physical.
Ooh. Cool. And I'll shut the book and I'll put it in my
Okay.
Put it in my bag.
All right. Cool. So you guys have those things?
I think I'm putting gold in my pockets.
Oh, right. So,
Load it up.
Same with the bag.
So I don't know how much gold we're able to come out with, but we're
I
just
would
going to
say,
load up.
yeah, as you guys are just like frantically, like literally just shoveling gold and platinum into your guys' bags.
Like I pick up a piece of copper and I'm like, no, not that one.
Yeah, right, yeah.
We don't want that
you're
weight.
Hydrating out, right? Platinum gold. I will say that over the course of this has all taken place over the course of, I'll say, about, we'll call it 5 to 10 minutes.
Ooh, okay.
I'll throw some electrum. I find
10
electrum and I throw it at Flint's head.
You guys, there's the conceit that like you guys are figuring this out, but in the world, right? Like you guys are,
Yeah.
So you guys are moving quickly, and you know what's at stake here. So you start shoveling this stuff into your guys. You take about a minute, but between all of the three of you guys, are you looking for like incense and things like that?
More that, yeah.
Okay,
I'm less
cool.
interested in the
You're
material
able to
wealth.
find. You're able to find several hundred gold pieces worth of incense. Consequentially, get some gold in there with it.
Sure, yeah.
I'll say between all of you guys, you're able to grab. Because you have a bag of holding, you have a haversack, and then you just have a normal pouch, right? The bulk of it is from you two, but you guys are able to I'd say 50,000 gold.
What?
All right.
Like you're literally just like as fast as you're shoveling into. There's no like because it just kind of gets sucked into the openings in the back of the building. Like there's no
vacuuming it up.
Yeah, basically it's just like. And so you guys are just raking in piles of gold, and you're able to get 50,000 gold.
We'll do that in a little bit.
20, 10.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I'll take 10,000.
Yeah, 10,000. That's almost just like a big sack over his shoulder.
Yeah.
I think
that's everything.
Yeah, you guys, that is.
Well, considering some item you can get at a magic shop is 10,000 gold. It's not that much.
Yeah, right.
Sure.
You could blow that in one place. Very easy.
Yeah, we know where to go.
Yeah.
Mateo, where you at? We're on the way.
So, you guys are able to grab all of the items that are in the vaults here within the octagon.
Good job, guys.
You get everything, and most of the material wealth you guys leave. You find the diamonds, the art, the gemstones, all of those things.
Like,
you guys leave.
We got a demon to send home eventually.
It's like our own private vault.
All right.
No.
And you guys, as eventually you guys call like, all right, we got to get back. It's been, I'll say, about 10 minutes. So you are almost exactly at 2 hours since you entered into this temple. As you guys gather here in the center of the vaults of the octagon.
Mm-hmm.
And what are you guys going to do?
Everyone ready?
Quickly, before we're about to take the phylactery to a place where a bunch of civilians are, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And we fuck with it, if we mess with it, if it goes off, if it gives a signal, then he'll know where a bunch of civilians are.
Well,
or
they're not
it could
civilians
blow up.
by... I think Drennick would scoff at that definition.
But you know what I mean, right?
Right now it can't be found.
Right.
Well, we'll have to take it out to try and destroy it. I think.
Is there something back there that we're going to be able to do that we couldn't do here?
Yes. We can't destroy it here.
Can we destroy it there?
We have more.
We don't know how to.
We don't know how to destroy it.
We'll have more resources there.
Okay. I just want to make sure we don't,
Well, it's in the box, and the box is not divinable.
Okay, so maybe we. Okay.
Well, I mean, do you want to take time now to try and
might as well look at it here. It's
do
in the middle of
your
nowhere.
ritual on it? That's. I think that might be our.
If there's anything we want to do before we leave, this is a good spot to do it.
The problem with that is I would have to touch it, and I don't think I want to do that.
You're going to have to one way or another,
right?
No.
Okay, but okay, I might drink a potion before I do that.
Sure. I think whatever precaution you want to take.
There was some interesting potions here, so okay, we could do that.
Either that or.
It's not a bad idea.
There's a spell I can use, but only if I get some rest or if I take one of those potions. And I don't.
Just the thought.
Know if that's worth it.
Yeah, it might be worth doing something down here while there's only us, and it's also where the thing is, so he probably won't.
Yeah.
For argument's sake, I don't really think he's going to do anything. He's in the middle of a big ritual, and if he stops, then he's wasted 2.5 hours of a big ritual. So,
There's a lot of ifs, but we also don't know what it does when
the ritual is it more important than his own sense of self-preservation, because this is his life, this is his soul.
Do you think big guy upstairs could help?
Big guy?
Yeah.
The demon. Bel Nogal.
He barely even knew what the thing on his arm was. I don't know if he's going to know how to destroy it.
If he wants to kill Amberstone, can he crush it or something? I don't know.
I don't.
He's not an ancient dragon.
No.
Yeah, I mean, that's our main bet, I think. If we can't do anything here, then we can just take it to a dragon.
Last thing, that's our fail-safe.
I think my main thing is I just don't want to do anything with all the druids or all of the goblins around. I'm trying to do something away from them. Or the safe haven, But if you want to try and identify it, if we're going to do that either way, maybe do it before we use one of those potions on you.
Yeah.
I mean, you've already dispelled whatever kind of protective magics were on it superficially, right? So nothing's going to explode, if that's your concern.
I mean, I don't know.
And if it's about him finding us, it's going to be hard when we're in the temple, because I've protected it.
Are you 100% sure?
No.
Yes.
Really?
Yes. The temple's going to be hard for him to get into.
Impossible or hard?
Hard, but what are we looking at?
He can get in here.
What if he can do what
we
you
don't
can
know.
do?
He might be able to he might be able to get here very quickly too.
And then we leave. I don't know. Why not do it here? I guess is my question.
Why not do it there? I mean, that's the same. I can make the same.
But he makes a
statement.
good point. If we don't want to hurt.
Well,
Yeah.
are you gonna? Do you want to do it or not,
Yeah,
Shaker? Because
I'll
it's on you.
I'll do it.
Yeah, it's up to you at the end of the day.
I'll pull it out.
Okay.
Potion.
Yeah.
What are you concerned about?
Those gold that the thing, the monster.
We're all very
It
hurt.
hurt me a lot.
Oh, okay.
I'm kind of lagging a bit.
Oh, well, then let me just see to your wounds, Seeker. Let's not waste the potions.
Okay.
And I'll pull out my medical kit. I can apply a healer's kit to you.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'm looking pretty
Because you're
rough.
worried that it's gonna hurt the
I believe the
knife
term
is
is
gonna.
bloodied.
You're worried that
Yeah.
you're worried that the knife is gonna hurt you.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
But you've already dispelled everything on it.
We don't know, Alma. Like, we don't know what happened. I've never dispelled a magical item like this.
When
Have you?
When I looked at the gauntlet that the demon has, or the devil, whatever it is,
It's a demon.
One of the spells on it would mess with the person's mind if they messed up when they were trying to unlock it. So I don't know what it could do.
Okay.
24.
24. Okay, you get
Point of
24.
heal as I'm like, I don't know. You probably got some abrasions. Yeah, that I'm stitching back together and.
Oh yeah, nicks and cuts from all those.
Yeah. I just like
Spinning.
generally cleaning and
That feeling better?
anesthetizing.
Oh, I
yeah.
feel much better.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's
You
a piece
need
of willow
more?
bark if you want to just chew on that.
Okay. Oh,
It'll help with the pain.
I like pull some of the gold out and then get the berries
Mm.
that cure.
Yeah. Okay.
I think I'm supposed to eat these.
Those look kind of weird now.
They're all mushy.
They probably still taste fine.
Oh, ew.
All right.
Oh, that's pretty good.
You regain 10
Don't
hit
talk with your mouth.
You regain 10 hit points. They taste delicious, and suddenly you are painfully full.
Oh,
Like
over.
ate way too much.
Nice.
You're bloated from
Yeah.
good berries.
Oh. Okay.
Do you need more?
Maybe. I feel much better. I think we can
Okay.
try this.
Okay.
Maybe you all should back up.
Yeah. And I'll go to the room where the staff was in,
Mhm.
and I'll kind of go around the corner, I guess, and just like kind of hang there.
Okay.
Get ready to. I don't know. And I open it, and Lauris, help me. I
Okay.
cast Identify. I'll reach my hand in and cast.
Spell slot or
I'm burning it.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
burning
going
it.
to first level.
Do
Okay.
it. Let's
Yeah.
go.
All right. So as you cast Identify on the object, immediately a just flood of magic, like,
Mm-hmm.
is made painfully aware. This item is definitively cursed. Not in the sense that, anything's going to immediately like latch a hold of you.
Yeah.
But it is an abomination. Oh man. A series of screams like pierce into your mind. As you just hear like wails of pain.
I'm putting my hand on Seeker's shoulder and just kind of like steadying him.
And you definitively understand that this item within it houses not just the soul of Corvin Amberstone, but other souls as well.
What?
Any idea how many? Like just a lot.
Probably numbering in the hundreds.
Oh.
Oh, too much.
You all right, Seeker? I'm kind of like looking at his pupils
Yeah.
and checking him. What could you discern?
His soul is here, along with many more. Many
Oh, there's
screams, wails. Hundreds.
Is that something I've heard of? Like I mean, I don't know
We
how
know the
much.
prison crystal.
we
Yeah.
also know that there was something going on with the magic and
That he was
souls
channeling
upstairs when we
people,
were walking
yeah.
in here.
Yeah.
They were being like our souls were being pulled somewhere or something.
I will say, everybody can make a history check for me.
Yeah, at this point I'll probably walk back to it.
Okay.
18.
18. Okay.
9.
13.
13. Okay.
It's his store.
History, yeah.
15.
15? Okay.
Nothing.
None of you guys.
Yeah.
It just, you recall the conversation that you had with the librarian's aide inside of the Temple of Lauris in Westreach.
Slightly less sacred octagon.
And yes, the slightly less sacred octagon. Number 2.
The 2.
But you recall that, one of the things that she was saying is, yes, a phylactery in and of itself houses the soul of the lich so that they can rejuvenate from it. Yeah. But the idea that there's more in here is something that you don't remember her discussing or talking about.
It's absolutely cursed. Do we want to try to break it?
Did it give any?
See what happens.
Did it give any ways to destroy it or no?
No.
Just the screams?
Just screams.
Fortunately, Identify is not a powerful enough of an enchantment to ascertain how something like this may be destroyed.
Yeah.
I'll pull out my book and I'll go over. The dragon is one. If there's any volcanoes near, we could do that. We could try overloading, divine interference. I don't know if there's anything you can do, Kellic.
I could pray. They might be able to hear me. I don't know if it's a good.
Would it be easier to get out of here to do it outside of this? Do you think this place?
It's a gamble one way or another, especially with something as powerful as this, and with the gods in such disarray. But I could take a stab at it. I'm gonna open up the map of the wastes.
Okay.
Is there a volcano in the wastes? Is there any kind of anything lambent that way?
The nearest sort of volcanic areas that you guys are familiar with are the ones in the summer stills. Uh-huh. They're the ones north and east of Westreach. There are, as you look at the waste map, there are the Ashen Flats, which are to the west, which are known for pervasive sort of they're basically just on fire all the time.
Yeah.
But as far as any sort of volcanic or tectonic activity places like that, there's none that are annotated on the map, at least.
Seeker.
You said dragon. Oh, yes.
Yes, the dragon comes to mind as well. Why search for another solution when a simple one's looking right down our noses? What were those scrolls you picked up?
Yeah, there were.
I thought I saw a familiar one.
Yeah, there was teleportation.
That. Can you show it to me?
Also, there were two kinds. Here. One's a teleportation circle.
Right.
And one's a teleport. And
is there a raw teleport?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Well, there's circles in Hayfried's Void.
That's what I was thinking.
So.
And there's a big red dragon named Cinnamon.
But is Cinnamon powerful enough, old enough?
I think so. Based on what we've seen of Blueberry.
I'm pretty sure it's older than Blueberry, no?
Right?
Cinnamon is an ancient red dragon.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I'm positive that Blueberry was younger.
And no matter its temperament, the idea... Trading one evil for another, but we could offer the dragon its freedom.
Yeah.
We're offering a lot of evil things freedom, but I guess...
Well, the demon, we're just sending back to the abyss.
You're right, we're just sending it
We're
home.
not just letting
And the dragon, we don't know what the dragon
We don't know
did.
where it'll go. Maybe it'll be fine.
Hayfried used to be evil, so maybe the dragon would want to help us. More than just destroy.
Hayfried's going to be upset, but in the grand scheme of things...
But we can give Hayfried gold.
Also, I know a few monster hunters that might be able to take care of it, too.
Yeah, we could send
Their lives are expendable, right?
No, they're just really good at their job.
It's just a ancient rid.
Right, it's not so
Maybe I'll help them out.
Any concern.
What's that to a lich?
I guess we'll deal with it later. Yeah,
I'll
a lich
have
and
to go with you.
the lich and the outcast are way worse than a red
if we
dragon.
fail, it
I
won't even
agree.
Take this.
Okay.
The box? Yeah.
The scroll.
I don't know.
teleportation.
Yeah, so what's the plan? Do we do...
I can.
Because you used
The three of you, the three of you
they've
can
worked
all
together.
use it. Yeah. Because you, wizard,
I think I
sorcerer,
do.
all of you guys have access
Never
to the
mind.
spell.
Give me that
It's
back.
not on Kellick's spell list, so you
Yeah.
can't do it.
So we do the teleportation circle,
And then he does whatever he does.
and then we can use
He gets you guys
the
back.
return.
Yeah.
your
There
return.
it is.
Wait, so are we going to destroy this right now?
I think
Yes,
so.
that's
Oh
that
my
could
God.
be. We
Okay,
could go
so we're
straight
not-
there.
okay.
Straight to the void from
And
here.
then back
and
to
then back to the
wow.
temple.
Mhm.
It is crazy how fast we're going to be getting like all the way across
Across the
Elbor
world.
and
To
back.
coin a term.
Yeah.
Magic.
Yeah, buddy. It's fun to say.
Do the
Okay.
do the damn circle, please.
All right.
Okay.
I like quickly shake fingers.
Hey guys, we can
As
do
you guys
this.
are like in the center of the vault.
There's
Like,
a
what are we
small
doing?
tier. Small tier.
Oh, just cheer,
Oh my gosh.
cheers of pride.
We're going back to Hayford's Void. I haven't been there in so long.
It's been a while.
Oh, maybe we can find some. Okay, let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Yeah, let's open it up.
All right.
And do it.
I will help.
All right.
Move stuff out of the way. I'll get some coins out of the way.
Light some
Cool.
of your incense.
All right. I light some incense.
All right.
It smells great in here.
You light incense. And sorry, Olma's casting the teleportation circle, or Seeker is?
I think you have-
It makes better sense.
Probably,
for
yeah.
It's kind of automatic.
Yeah.
And then we
Yeah.
will help
Yeah.
whenever way we can.
Yeah.
I would
Because you-
recommend.
Yeah.
You have a high enough
Slot
You-
level.
you're high
yeah.
enough level
I'm
that
high
you
enough
can.
level that I have
Okay.
it. I just didn't
Well,
choose
and her
it.
stuck
Yeah.
acting mod is
Okay. So, Olma, you unfurl the scroll here, the arcane runes suddenly kind of jumping out of the page at you as you utter the proper incantations, and around you, you see as purple light emanates from the ground in a circle as you all vanish.
Whoa.
You feel the earth move and jolt around you as your feet make contact.
It's so good to be home.
Oh, wow. I forgot how dark it was in here.
Yeah.
Very dark.
Ominous.
It's so quiet and nice.
Well,
Where's
It's
that?
almost like we could just
dragon?
hide in here forever.
I'd rather you didn't. As you turn around,
I
and
just
you
run up and hug him.
hey,
Fred, it's so good to see you.
hey, Kellick, how you doing? And he just like awkwardly pats you.
I've been
You're
worried about
back.
you, Fred.
Hey,
Yeah.
Hayford, the world is ending.
hey, Creed.
What?
There's much afoot.
Don't be mad. You're going to be mad.
I don't like when you start a sentence like that. How am I supposed to not be mad? You can't just tell a guy not to be mad and then he's not mad. Doesn't work that way.
I missed you so much.
Yeah.
Did you get everything you needed from the mountains?
I did, yeah. And he kind of looks and he points over and you see like his workstation is filled with all these, like, you see actually a bunch of different flowers and ingredients and things like that he's kind of actively working on. And he turns to you guys, it's going to take me a couple of days, but, and then he just looks over and he looks at the platform with all of
I
the
have some stuff
petrified.
for you. And I'll pull out one of the gems, one of the binder gems.
What?
Would you like it?
Yeah.
Good job, Oma.
The hells did you get this?
We've been in the waste.
Yeah, we just came from there, actually. At the bottom of the sacred octagon. And we got this. And I hold up a lead box. Inside is, you know how liches put their soul into things? We have one, but it has more souls, like lots of souls. Do you know why they would do that, by the way? Why would they put like hundreds of souls into a dagger?
Yeah, we've
You
been
broke
through,
him.
We've been through a lot.
And time is short.
Oh
And
God.
The
not
reason
old
we
days.
came back is because you have an ancient red dragon that could destroy this, maybe.
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
We need cinnamon.
Yeah, we need cinnamon.
Oh, hell.
In case I don't know what your relationship is like with the dragon.
Not great.
Yes.
Do we think
Yes.
we can convince it to breathe fire?
Here's the thing. I don't know how caught up you are in the world.
I've been in some remote places. I've heard rumblings, though. Actually,
Yeah.
I've heard there's peace talks going on.
Yeah.
Hi.
Oh.
The war. There's a ceasefire that happened.
Yeah, exactly.
There's demons running around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I've
Yep.
gotten a little bit of it all piecemeal.
Well-
I've been up in the mountains.
you remember Vasranath, the outcast?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Corvin Amberstone
Right.
from the cult of the
Leader of the cult. Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
familiar.
Order
Okay.
the Red Wolf.
He's a
Used to work
lich.
for him, kind of.
He's a lich.
Yeah, he's also Wraith Brew.
Right.
The war minister.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Kaldu?
Mhm.
And right now, he's in the waste trying to bring the outcast.
Probably, yeah.
Something crazy.
He's been doing it for about 2 hours, so we have like zero
We don't have a lot
time.
of time, so we
This
to
is his
destroy
phylactery.
this.
Yeah,
We need
sorry,
to-
this is a lot.
we need
I gotta
to.
sit down.
What do you think?
He just sits down on the floor.
Yeah.
He just sits down on the floor.
Yeah.
Because he works with, he like knows
Jesus.
exactly what the rest-
I'll run to the kitchen platform and I'll get some water.
Yeah.
He just like takes it from you. He like, you know. All right. So hang on now. Let me get this straight.
Uh-huh.
Inside of that there box is Corvin Amberstone's phylactery.
Yeah.
You
Right,
found
yeah.
it.
Mhm.
All right. And he's in the waste
He's in the waist.
Currently,
right now.
Right now.
summoning.
Doing something.
Some kind of spell.
And you need Cinnamon to destroy the phylactery so that you can.
Kill him.
It all like 3 minutes ago. It all made sense.
Right on a day's work
I
for
think
you.
it still adds up.
I like it.
All right.
Yeah.
That's a lot. That's a lot for one guy to handle.
Well, luckily,
We didn't know you would be here. You
Wait.
haven't been here for a while.
it's
Oh,
not
yeah.
just on you either.
Whew.
We can
All right.
we
Yeah.
can be persuasive. We can talk to the dragon.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I guess we just need your permission.
Well, and I don't know. Do you know what do you know about the dragon? Maybe something, its personality, what it would want.
so Cinnamon and I have a sordid history. To be perfectly honest, it's quite a long story, and I don't know if y'all got the time to hear it based on what you're telling me.
Yeah,
I
we
have,
don't.
I have a
Let's just
I have a
find-
question
say-
for you.
Version.
Let's just suffice it to say that, yes, that seems, based on what you're telling me, I think of all, as far as a list of hierarchies of things that are important, Cinnamon's particular animosity towards me is something we can deal with at a later time.
Right. That was our assumption.
What? Just curious. If the world, so like if Astronoth does his thing, he will burn all of this.
Everybody.
What
dies.
happens to your void?
Tell you what, Seeker, that's a good question. I don't think it'd do well. Despite the fact that it exists in a sort of parallel space. It's just what we call a demiplane. Anyway, but
if
it is
the
still
Weaver
tied to.
fears it, then I think it would reach.
Well, I'm thinking that this dragon won't want to not be here, so we could start there.
Yes, that is one bargaining chip.
Yeah.
All right.
Won't want to not be here. So
Right.
will want to be here?
So if the void were
Living.
destroyed, for example, in its own self-interest, it might benefit from
Oh,
killing the lich.
Oh, okay.
I don't know though. What is it like? Should we go get it a jar of
Does
dirt?
it just like killing things?
Freedom.
Well, red dragons are incredibly arrogant, prideful. Very much do not like being captive, which is part of the reason why I haven't quite figured out what to do with her. I'm trying to turn a new leaf, you see, but the problem with letting her out is
She
Well.
might kill you?
dragons live a long time.
So
and I
it
don't-
would make that part of the deal.
Would there be a way
kill
to?
any of
No
us.
retribution and your freedom.
Yeah,
And
you-
destroy this dagger.
Yeah. Breathe on this thing.
How long has she been here?
Oh shit! Better part of a decade.
Oh, well, a decade
you-
in the grand scheme of things
For a
isn't that
dragon?
long.
Or, yes,
In her lifespan, not too much, but
still
still
10 years.
still worrisome.
We could tell her we know where a hoard of treasure is.
Well, speaking of, maybe we could get her to go there. Could we get her to the waist somehow?
I don't know if we have.
Maybe not right now, but
I mean, she can fly to the waist, I'm sure.
we could tell her where it is, and then she could have a whole hoard.
Might help.
I counted loosely almost 1 million gold.
Yeah, we took some of it, but
There's still a lot.
I
we
don't think we put it in.
can't
we have
carry that
things
much.
to do.
So
Well,
maybe if we
knows?
say like, hey, kill this thing, you get your freedom, but you can't kill us, but you can have a hoard.
We'll give you a hoard of gold and there's some items probably still.
Well, that might. I mean, it might help. Tell you what, let's just
Let's
ask her.
Okay.
He like walks over and he like gets up and he looks like he's like kind of in shock. But he gets up and he walks over and he like reaches up and he pulls down the platform as you guys are all standing there. You see is out from in the void, this large platform, sort of just like, and it's far, and it comes into view, and as it gets closer and closer, you
it's much
see
bigger, huh?
you see the massive hulking form of a red dragon that's like curled up inside of this cage. And it like as it gets closer, it like gets up and kind of starts to prowl along the edges.
Hi, Cinnamon.
That makes Blueberry look like a baby.
Not that we'd want to, but I could take us all back, including the dragon.
You mean when we recall?
Yeah, it's a possibility.
We might want to.
You do the talking.
We can take them to the gold.
Hello, Mrs. Cinnamon.
Hello.
Grand one, and I will bend the knee.
Yeah.
My esteemed beast of epic proportions. I am but a humble cleric, and these are my fellows, and we seek to rid the world of a terrible evil that has in his possession a magnificent hoard of wealth. And we thought, given the unpleasantness, the ungraciousness of your current position, that an exchange could take place. My esteemed...
your greatness.
I kind of peter out.
You like reach up in suffocation to this creature. Oh man.
Your greatness. This hoard. Easily 1 million gold.
And Jules?
Gems.
I'll produce the exemplary diamond. I found this is but a tiny shard of what is stored there, and we could take you pretty close to its proximity if you would do us but a small favor.
What were you gonna say?
Want to?
Well, should we let them? Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm gonna like pull secret. I'm like,
You like pull
I like
down.
talking, and I'm like, we have to negotiation.
No, you're
you
right,
have to
you're
hear
right,
what they have to say
you're right.
first.
Shh. Ooh. Okay. She looks to you. I like this one. He shows the proper deference, and she looks at Hayfree. And she like reaches. You see her claws like reach up and grab hold of the cage.
Oh man.
And she looks at Hayfried. And this one, I'd like to eat him very much. And Hayfried's like,
I can understand why you would want to eat him. I can. But Hayfried has done a lot for us. And so we would love to take you to that hoard.
And I might add that your greatness, your glory, all your grandeur, that we think it's a more suitable punishment. Hayfried is very much regretful of his past actions over longer than a human's lifetime. And for him to be rid of that suffering so quickly, we think would be disproportional to the requisite suffering. So we think it would be better for you if he were to live on in fear of your return.
ooh, that is juicy. Hayfried like looks over to you and he like leans back behind. He's like, what the fuck?
I'm doing the best that I can. You'll put it in the
Just like
cage.
eyes wide. And he looks back up and he smiles at Cinnamon. Okay.
And I know people mostly fear dragons, but you,
as they should,
could be a hero if you help.
A very wealthy hero.
Because the world is going to
Also,
burn.
there's like nobody in this entire place, so you could like run the entire city. It could be your kingdom. And there's new towers that were just built, and they're beautiful and black, and you would look so gorgeous on top of them.
The queen of the waste.
Yeah, we cleared it out for you.
This big predatory smile comes over this dragon's face. You release me. And in exchange, what is it you want?
We have in our possession a baleful dagger, which we would wish for you to destroy with your almighty fiery breath.
And
I have a little bit of breath, but it's not very strong. See? And I
Oh, you're still under the event?
for like an hour. It's an hour.
It lasts an hour. So you're just like this tiny little 15-foot cone. And she like,
It's just not very strong.
and she like unleashes her breath, and it doesn't pass through the bars, but it completely obfuscates the cage, just like rips through the air, and
See,
even
mine is-
through the magical
mine is so
barrier, you
little.
can feel the heat like coming off of it, and it like settles. And the outside of the cage, nothing happens, but like along all of the insides of the bars are all glowing like white hot
Oh, yeah.
as she's just
I'm sure
sitting
she's done
in
that
it.
a lot while she's been in
she's
there.
tried many times to do that to get out of here. I destroy this artifact in your possession. I don't get to eat this insolent little worm
no.
Yet.
yet. And she looks at Hayfried, who just is pale in the face. And he swallows just a big gulp of fear. Well, I see no drawbacks in this particular agreement.
Well, then
Can we just put the item in? Can we just can we just put the artifact in there with you now?
Release me first.
That makes sense.
I don't. Oh.
Um,
It might. Well, that just contains your fire. It'd probably be better so we don't get hit. You know.
no. Well, I
I mean,
listen. If we open up the cage, I don't think she can get out without Hayfried allowing it. So,
and she can't get to the
worst
hold.
case scenario, we just have to
Yeah. Okay.
tussle.
We're going to be able to take her to the horde,
Oh,
Right.
right? She
we
doesn't
can
know.
take her to the city.
Yeah, because she doesn't know where
I
it
can
is,
take
so
her
we
to
need
the
to take her there. So
Yes.
if she leaves, she loses out on all the gold and the whole city that she
the whole city, queen of the
queen.
waste.
Right.
There's a
So-
small matter of maybe cleaning up your new kingdom, but we're going to help with that.
Yeah.
Can we still call you Cinnamon?
I hate that name.
Okay, I'm sorry. What name
What
should
is
we
your
call you? Oh, great one. We could just say that. We don't have to say anything.
She looks at all of you mistrusting,
Mm,
as names do have a certain
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of power.
they're powerful.
Oh, great one works for now.
Okay, that's fair.
Oh, great one, queen, red queen of the waste.
Right. Hayfried. And I look at him like just a grimace.
Just sitting there, like pale in the face. He's sweating.
Yeah. I think we may wish to bring the wards down.
Right.
Oh, wait, before we do that, hey, Freed. Are there any potions you have that might help us in this big fight that we're about to go into?
Are you really about to ask more of me than you already are?
The world,
I can-
Hayfried.
What
I
are
don't
you-
have any potions.
Okay,
I used
that's
them
fine.
all, but what
That's
else?
fine.
I
That's
can
fine.
help. Maybe
He's
I can help
been
some other way.
traveling.
Oh,
I'll
shit.
pull out the box.
Yeah.
And he
Yeah.
just like, he just reaches up and he dabs his forehead. All right, Cinnamon.
No, she doesn't like
Oh.
that.
Oh, great one.
Great.
Shit.
Come on.
Oh, great one.
See, he's trying.
She already
Let's see
wants
how
to eat.
scared he is.
I'll let you out. And she looks at him, but you gotta promise. You're not gonna just try to flame us all right here. Agreed. She whispers it.
Mm.
And we can we put the dagger on the platform and then like push you back a little bit and then let the thing down so you can do the fire.
She doesn't want to do the fire until we let her out.
I know, but I'm just saying, move her away from us and then let the
Lower the
Oh, so
boards.
we'll still destroy it in here?
That flame was huge. Either that or I'm getting on the platform and going away.
She can control it as well, I suspect.
Oh, they can do that?
Well, yes, you can breathe different levels of breath, can't you?
I never thought of it like that.
Well, I assume it's similar. I haven't studied the exact anatomy.
It's probably safe to still get a little bit farther away, but we'll leave it up to her.
I'm going to
great one.
place my trust in this deific being before us.
Make a persuasion check for me, Kellic. I will give you advantage because Alma's been helping and
Or the
Flynn has
party's
been helping
helping.
and
Yeah.
Seeker's helping, but you have been helming this.
Okay.
Advantage, baby.
Ooh.
Oh boy, oh boy. Oh. I don't trust this dice tower. It has not been serving me. Okay. If only. But that is a 28.
Oh, that was almost a crit.
19.
Oh.
I remember that's what you meant.
It like almost made it, man.
Oh, great one. Oh, great one. Oh, great one. Oh, great one.
The Red Queen of the Waves.
I'm just a super deep bow.
Yeah.
And you all bow before Cinnamon
I've already been like low to the
Yeah,
ground. Even
prostrate.
lower.
as Hayfried walks forward. And you see as he reaches out and he traces a series of arcane symbols in the air.
Oh man.
And then like holds his hand and
Oh,
he goes
God.
and he looks up at Cinnamon and doesn't say anything. He just doesn't. And then he looks back at you guys and he just under his breath, he's, oh shit, I hope you know what you're doing. And you see as like a series of lines go across all of the bars at the top of the cage, and the top of the cage itself and the bars sink into the platform.
Shoot.
And you see Cinnamon stand and her wings stretch as she like takes up the fullness of her space.
Whoa.
And you see before you the full might of an ancient red dragon.
Oh.
Tons of draconic flesh. And now that it's out of the cage and standing up at its full height, I mean, this creature's probably 60 to 80 feet tall at the head,
Yeah.
with a wingspan that exceeds 180, almost 200 feet.
Yeah. Oh my
The
god.
her wings extend outwards and away across the edge of the platform. And now that the cage goes, you immediately feel the heat roll off of her.
Mm.
Like it's like when you like entering the waste when the wind kicks
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
It sucks the moisture out of your mouth and your eyes and your nose as she. Okay. And she raises one massive claw and crooks it forward. Bring me this dagger.
I'll be right back. I walk forward with the box.
You feel the paw, the sort of massive forelegs settle onto the platform. You feel it shake underneath you.
Oh, great one. Yeah. Do you want me to take it out or do you want to?
And she reaches forward, and with incredible precision, and these claws are probably this big around,
Right.
Yeah.
Like they're thick like tree trunks, the claws, but they end in points that are almost pencil-like, razor sharp. As she reaches forward, picks up the knife,
Teeny tiny for her.
and sets it on the ground before her. You might want to back up a bit.
Okay, let's go. Back
You're
up.
back here. You're back here. Back up. Come on.
Run.
He bursts forward. You see white hot flame as it crashes downward on the ground. You see as the stone begins to crack and melt and break. And you see there in the center, just visible through the white hotness, the hilt of the dagger, the metal of Corvin Amberstone's phylactery glow from subtle silver to red to white. And the first crack appears in the amber hilt.
Yes.
As she
get his axe.
And right at the end, you see as the flames fade and the knife is left on the ground. And it shatters and you hear as the wail of 100 souls burst forward. You see a dark cloud roil outward and away from the phylactery before vanishing. And silence. We'll pick up there next time. Oh, we are right at 6:37. We'll pick up there next time. As the Elbor return from the destruction of Corvin Amberstone's phylactery. We'll catch you next time. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye.
We did it!
Hey nerds, Shane here. I know usually we would have one of the other wonderful cast members give a little sign off, but I'm going to be here for the next handful of episodes to just remind you that we are going to be at Comic-Con in San Diego in July, and on August 1st, we're going to be doing a one-shot at Gen Con with the cast of Key to the Universe. The tickets are $4. They are on Gen Con's website. You can just look up Venture Forth to find us. It's going to be a really good time. I've been talking with Russ and Rodney and Brooke and Mayana and Seth about their characters, and I've been planning and just some of the, I'm very excited to be DMing for them again. It's such a pleasure. It's such an honor to have those special guests on our show again, and to get back into the KTU sort of vibe, if you will. The first 100 tickets sold to that will receive a special little Gen Con exclusive present from us at the door, literally from Rebecca. She'll hand it to you. I think that's the plan anyway. So be there or be square, you bunch of beautiful nerds, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye, nerds.